I went to investigate after the phone call and my biggest nightmare became truth. John had indeed applied for a patent for my developed product for which I worked very hard for years. My name is Deepak. I was scammed by my investor. I want to tell my story to warn other people. It was the year 2015. I worked at a production company. It was always my dream to start my own business. I had developed a unique and innovative product that I believed in 100%. To bring the product to market, I needed an initial capital of $50,000. I had to find an investor because I myself did not earn enough to earn the money together. Through the internet, I had found an investor. His name was John. He was a real estate entrepreneur. Before I start working with the investor, I wanted to meet him physically first. He invited me to his office. I prepared well at home to present my product well. When I finished presenting my product, John was very excited. He wanted to invest directly in my product. My product would be a success, said John. I had not yet applied for a patent on my product that John would settle all. I gave John all the details and secrets of my product because I trusted John. I also gave all my prototypes to John. John and I have made a follow-up appointment to discuss how we will present and sell the product. After our last conversation, John disappeared from the face of the earth. I called his company every day I emailed every day, but I was ignored. After a few weeks I received an anonymous call. I answered. I heard, then are you Deepak? I said yes, that's what I said. Did you develop product X? I said yes, surprised. And asked how do you know? The person said I would like to remain anonymous. And said I work in John's company and know that John is stealing your idea product. I said I don't believe it. Then the anonymous person said that John has already applied for a patent for your product. I went to investigate after the phone call and my biggest nightmare became truth. John had indeed applied for a patent for my developed product for which I worked very hard for years. John even had a website created for the sale of my product. I couldn't reach John by mail and phone. Then I'm gonna wait at the door of his $1 million company. When an expensive car stopped for the company, John got out the car. In his expensive custom-made suit, I yelled at him, you stole my product. He said very quietly, it's not your product anymore. Then I went crazy and attacked him. I was stopped by the security guards and sent away. The product I worked so hard for has now been stolen. And there is nothing I can do about it. The product is now sold worldwide and John makes millions from it. And I now work for $10 an hour for a postal company. I tried to sue John. Unfortunately, that's not possible for me because I can't afford the costs for a lawyer. My advice to anyone who wants to market their product: make sure you have applied for a patent first. And do not immediately tell all the details of your product or service. This was my story.